If you are hoping to depart from a humble inn, warrior, I think you'll sadly find that is no longer a possibility.
What exactly do you mean by that, old man? As you have likely seen, vampires plague our village. This all started a week ago when a vampire lord began taking refuge in our mines and sieged the village nightly. Now we here in this inn are all that remain. The vampire lord and his minions are cunning, though, for as dawn approached, they barricaded our front door from the other side, trapping us in here. You're all that's left? Of the whole village? Unfortunately, yes. There were 20 others in the village originally. Most were devoured by the vampires. A few were turned and joined their vile ranks. And you couldn't have told me that before I checked into my room last night? I'm deeply sorry, brave warrior, but we are a poor village. Business is fairly infrequent at our inn, so we didn't want to scare off the first customer we'd had in weeks. Well, perhaps we could break through the barricade, escape before the vampires return? Oh, impossible, I'm afraid. We lack the proper tools, and dusk is quickly approaching. We'd never be able to break out of the inn in time. There must be some other way out of this inn, though. Well, there is a secret door to the mines in the back, but the vampires run rampant down there. But the vampire lord is down there as well, right? Yes, that is true. If someone could find the vampire lord and slay him, then all of his brethren would surely die as well. Very well, I will kill him then. Oh, thank you, brave warrior. Be sure to bring me back the beast's head once you've defeated him, and I shall reward you with 5,000 gold pieces. Now go with haste, for the sun begins to set, and our time is running out.
Oh, brave hero, they tell me you're venturing into the catacombs to slay the vampire lord. Is it true?
Indeed it is.
My brother Sean was turned by the vampire lord and now roams the darkness down there with his brethren. I cannot bear to think of my brother's soul as it sits now, trapped in that cursed form. Would you please end my brother's suffering?
If I find him down there, I shall. You have my word, my lady.
Here is Sean's sword. I hope it serves you well in your task. All my hopes and prayers are with you.
So you're the hero that Balthazar's entrusted to save us all? You'd be a mad fool to go down there without proper weapons or armor. I'm sorry, but as you are now, I can't allow it. Well, what would I need for you to let me pass? You'll need a blade to defeat these vampires, as well as at least some armor, or you won't stand a chance. Come back when you gathered these things, and I'll give you the key to the door. I see that you've got a blade and armor. Perhaps I could borrow yours? I think not, warrior. I need these to properly serve me duties guarding this doorway. Wouldn't you be better serving these people by aiding me down there and fighting these vampires? I will be honest with you, warrior. I think your quest down into the mines is folly. No one in the last week that has ventured down there has returned, at least not as humans anyway. If you should die on this quest, which I very likely think you will, then I will be the only line of defense for these people once the vampires come tonight. Likely I won't even be enough to stop them, but these are me family, me friends, and I will protect them until there is no breath left in me body. I understand, and I hope I have not disrespected you. Though you are wrong about one thing. I will return from those caves, with the vampire lord's head, and your people will be safe once again. I swear it. I hope you're right, warrior. I really do. I hear you're the brave warrior who's going to save us from the vampires. Would you be needing some proper armor then to protect yourself? Indeed I will be. Here's the key to my chest over there. You'll find my armor in there. It saved my skin through more battles than I could count. Hopefully it shall serve you as well. Thank you, good sir. I'm sure it shall. Oh, hello, brave warrior. If you are indeed going into the mines, I wonder if perhaps you could reacquire something for me down there. And what would that be exactly? The vampire lord stole my precious gem in his last siege. I must have it back. But of course. Though, if you want me to find it for you, I expect some gold for my trouble. Oh, certainly, warrior. If you recover it and bring it back to me, I will reward you handsomely.
My mommy! They took my mommy!
Who took your mommy?
The vampires! They knocked my daddy over, and he never got up. Then they took her. If you go down there, can you please find my mommy? I'm scared for her.
I'll find her, kid.
Thank you. She has pretty dark hair and a red necklace around her neck. Please save her. I'm scared the vampires will kill her like they did my daddy. My Sarah was taken by the vampires last night. I pray that they killed her and that her suffering was short, but I fear the worst.
You'd be right to do so.
It's my grandson that I worry about. His father, William, was killed trying to protect us during the attack last night. Then they took Sarah. I don't think the boy could bear it if he found out his mother was a vampire. If you find her in such a state, will you please end her suffering?
I swear it will be done.
This sword belonged to William. It's strange. He used it on many occasions to protect my daughter, and now I ask you to kill her with it. God be with you, warrior, for he certainly hasn't been with us.
Have you acquired a sword and armor yet? I've got everything I need. Very well, here is the key. Be on your guard down there, warrior. You'll find evil which never rests.